also. All right, I am live. I am live. I am live on social media, and I'm about to record in this space as well. Bam. All right. So while we hit, we hit who hit on NAS? Golly. All right, let me show y'all real quick what I was looking at to tell y'all that we were going to know we were going to hit on NAS. I knew it. What's the magnet? Tell me what's the magnet that you see? I didn't even touch the magnet yet. We still have plenty of room. What's that magnet? That EMA, baby. That's the 800 EMA. All right, I was already looking at this, but this is what you better be leery of right here. Y'all see this gap? Y'all see this airspace of nothing? That's a big gap. That is a big gap. Matter of fact, let me do this for you so you can really see it. How about that? Okay, but it's like that on all of them just about. Watch this. US 30. It did it too. 1 minute. I'm way out there. US 30 had it too. I believe gold also did it as well. All right, gold did it. Let me go to regular candles and you'll see gold's gap. Oh, well, guess what? You don't see gold's gap on here, but watch this. There you see it on there. That's on levels, right? So all of these have gaps and they got to close the gap. It may be today, it may be tomorrow. Who knows when they will decide? But it's called a gap strategy for the new folks. You can go to your training in IM, and there is a series. I think it's in the 300. I think Auntie Shirley dropped it for everybody last week. Somebody knows it? Which one it was last week? She dropped it three. I think it was three something. It was in the three series. I remember that. I just don't know the exact number. Um, But yep, I need to put an alert out here too. So just in case, is this US 30? Yes, it is. Let me add the alert. So today we're going to cover, we're going to talk about Friday. All right. We're going to talk about Friday's major climb, and then the drop that came afterwards. Now, I was on CNBC the entire day, right? The entire day I was watching CNBC and they announced it. So it's so much that's going on. You have to keep your ear to the ground for the news. The news is majorly important. So don't get it twisted, guys. You know we have Forex Factory, but that's one bit of information. That's only one piece to the puzzle when it comes to the news. Just like today, you don't see anything on Sunday about the war. You see bank holiday, right? You don't see anything about it. Matter of fact, you don't see anything else about it, right? We got those red folders coming on Wednesday. But if you listen to the news, CNBC, Squawk Box, all right, if you listen to that or Bloomberg, they talk about the things that are going on right now that affect the market, just like crude oil. Y'all know I love crude oil, but I kept saying crude oil is going to hit 93 and then drop. Crude oil is at 86 or something right now, right? And I know a lot of you want to call when Dr. LA and I both were talking about, she said, we're going to buy crude oil. I said, yep, after that, and then we're going to sell that sucker. And crude oil. Okay. So crude oil is now sitting at $85. All right. Last week, crude oil right there, it hit $94 and it took a tank. Right. But look what it did. It crossed through my four fingers, right? So let's talk about that. Let's I'm gonna use crude oil as my bait today. I'll use crude oil as my bait. It did like textbook move. So first of all, I have support and resistance everywhere, right? Okay. I already talked about support and resistance. If you missed my class, I think I dropped a gem on support and resistance. And it's also on my YouTube channel as well at Chef Yarnell, the Pip Master. That's my YouTube channel. But let's talk about what happened with the market because crude oil did what everybody else did. Okay, crude oil peaked out, then it dropped. So when do we know the market is going to do this? Right? When do we speculate? When do we analyze that the market is going to do a move like this? Well, I'll be frank with you and tell you I use the tools first, then I go and look at my trading view now. I used to do it the other way around, but because we have these tools, I look at the tools first, see if I have anything marked up with the tools. So for this was that Monday box from 25 September, and then we popped over to October's Monday box. Well, October's Monday box gave us, and don't look at the numbers, just look at what it did. The Monday box, after Monday finished, we bought up, right? We had one major good buy up. We peaked, we stayed under the 50%. It's key, right? This is key. It stayed under the 50%. All right. So if I mark this up real quick, I'll mark it up for you. This is what I mark up, and I'll mark the 50% right there, and I'm gonna turn it black. All right, this is the same markup I do every single week, guys. I do not change the way I mark this up. Okay, change this up. I mark this up the same way. Now let's look at the tool to see how did the tool tell us how much we can get. Now y'all already know. I'm gonna tell you we went the whole distance of the Monday box. Okay, but let's see how we get those numbers. We measure the Monday box. Okay, 352 points on crude oil. 352 is the entire Monday box. Okay, it bought up. Like I said, we buying, we're gonna take 10 and blah blah blah. Boom, got it. After that, plummeted. Okay. And this was our entry point right here, the bottom of the Monday box. So now we need to measure 352 points below the Monday box. And news helped us out. Okay. Don't forget there was news on Thursday and Friday. Okay, we had the CPI and we had I think the non-farm payroll or one of those reports came out. I got to look and see on last Friday. Let's go back. Saturday, September. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to see. So we had news on Thursday and Friday. Look at this. Non-farm. I was right. Non-farm report, unemployment. This dropped the market. This made the market move for crude oil down. This made indices go up. It was news driven. So I want you to look every single month that the average hourly earnings and the non-farm report comes out. I want you to back test it now. All right. Now it's time to put your big girl, big boy, big girl pants on and go back and start back testing these things so you can understand how this works when there's news. So these are all the dates that this has been reported, and you can go back and check on your chart when this news came out on that day, August 4th, September 1st. What did the market do? How did the market respond? Okay. How did the market respond? After you figure that out, then you go to your tool and say, okay, based on the Monday box, how did we capitalize off of what the news did? Okay. So now we're back at the Monday box. We went 352 points, the distance of the Monday box. The market dropped the entire distance of the Monday box and then some. Okay. And then some. Now, so you have the news, you have the Monday box. Then you have your third confirmation. You ready for your third confirmation? Of course you are. Now we're going to trading view and we're going to look at the 1 hour chart, four finger setup. All right. I'm going to take it back to that same candle that dropped the market. Go ahead. Hello? Thought somebody was saying something. Oh, somebody else saying something. Who's unmuted with like two devices going? Okay. So anyway, let's look at, okay, so this is the candle I want to focus on. This big red one, okay? This spike candle. All right. And when I go back to trading view, here's my spike candle. Same candle. Uh-oh, US 30 is going back up a little bit there, isn't it? All right, awesome. So I get out in profit. Bam. That's enough profit for me. I'm gonna leave that alone until we get to a closing, possibly. All right. So I'm gonna back this thing up to here. Okay. I want you to see the setup. This is why I'm backing it up. So the market gave us an indicator that it may be selling through the fingers. But if you notice at this time, all of my EMAs are pointing up still, even though the market is about to come down. Notice my EMAs are pointing up on the 1 hour chart. I believe everything rewinds when I rewind. So I can go to this chart. Okay, good. So the 1 minute, look at what was going on. 1 minute chart and the 1 hour chart almost look identical, except for the 1 minute chart was more ready than the 1 hour chart. So we were gearing up for a sale. Get your hands together because we're gearing up for this sale. Now, how many charts do I like to see that look identical before I'm almost able to determine if we're going to go that direction? Four. Yes, absolutely. So we got the 1 minute. It looks good. All right, look at the 5 minute. 5 minute is setting up as well. It's already set up in perfect formation for the new folks. Perfect formation on a sale when I'm using my four finger strategy is the 50 EMA, which is white. And you guys make sure they know how to get this on their system. It's the DeLorean EMA is what you pull up when you got TradingView. Pull up DeLorean EMA and I changed my colors and I added an EMA and took away an EMA. Okay. I know it's a little bit out there, but that's what I did. And that was the green one is the one I added. That's my EMA. The 415 is the green one. That's mine. So we got the 50 that's white, the 200 is gold, the 415 is green, and the 800 is blue. Okay. Make sure you keep me good on time, Wanda, because I don't want to give off all my sauce. So when, thank you. So when this market is ready to turn, all right, that's the 15-minute chart. We also have a perfect setup. Last one, that's the 30-minute chart. We also have a perfect setup. So right now we got the 1, 5, 15, 30. Notice the MAs are all in the same formation, just some are pointing up, but they're already getting geared up for a sale. The 1 hour. Let me look at the 4 hour. Oh my, and oh my, and the 4 hour. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna play this from the 15 minute just to mess everybody up. All right. So I saw this move and now I'm gonna play it. Bam. Let's see what happens. Now let's okay, I'm gonna stop it right. Bam, stop it there. Okay. So the first move, notice what it did on the 1 minute. Remember, I started off here? The 1 minute went through the four fingers first. Okay, went through all four fingers and dropped down here for a reverse. The 1 minute did it. The 5 minute also missed the 800 EMA. So technically, we're trading off the 5 minute now, right? Because it did not hit the 800 EMA. All right, I'm gonna play it from here. I'm going through the charts now. All right, I'm gonna play it from here. Now we should get a bounce and come back down and hit the 800. Wow, stop. Now what chart are we trading on? Somebody tell me. What's the next one? 15 minute. All right, let's look at it. Where are we going on the 15 minute? 800 EMA. Y'all ready to play it? Here we go. Up, pull back. 50 comes across and shoot down. Come on. Oh, nice. Wow. Got it. That's that fake out. Okay, this is what I call liquidation. When you see them reverse hard like this to go up above these EMAs, they're wanting to kick out you non-experienced traders that's going to get afraid and have a too high lot size on a smaller account. And this is what they do to you. So you're in the sale, boom, it pulls back, and then it gives you this drop, and you be mad as heck because you're like, man, I should have stayed in that sucker. Two candles got me there, three candles got me there, right? This is when you have to understand and learn what this market does. Okay. Now, why did it pull back? Why did it pull back? It wasn't too low in the hour RSI. Why do you think this happened? This is probably news time. Probably news time where this happened and then this drop. Okay. Thank you. All right. Those of you who are out there on my live, uh, I see you, big dog. All right. So if you guys want to learn more about what we're talking about, you can become a part of the community. Just DM me. Say, Chef, I want in. Right? DM me, Chef, I want in, and I will gladly allow you to attend some of our free training and free calls so that you can see what our community actually does, and you too can become a part of this amazing, thriving community of learners and earners in the market of trading. We're talking Forex, guys. All right. So be easy out there.